If someone comes to you and they tell you that they're struggling with their mental health and you're not sure what to do, it's okay to perhaps talk to your GP or to see a counsellor yourself and find out how you could best support that person.
Easiest one to do but can seem scary is just to ask the person what it is that they need or how you can best support them. At the very least, have that conversation, because sometimes they might not know the answer, but just holding that space for them to kind of explore what would be useful for you in this moment.
If you're somebody who isn't a mental health professional and you're concerned about somebody who needs support, it can be really daunting to start with, to know where to start. So the first thing would be is to take a deep breath, listen, try not to fix and solve, and recognise that as human beings, that's very much what we want to do. When we see someone we care about struggling, we want to jump in and fix it. But that's not always the best thing.
Often what people need when they're struggling is someone who's willing to just sit and witness that struggle. And it's hard because it raises feelings for people around them of helplessness and hopelessness, and that's really uncomfortable.
If somebody had a broken leg, you wouldn't ask them to get up straight away and go for a walk. So it's the same thing with somebody struggling with their mental health. Obviously we want people to get better, we want people to be pushing towards recovery, and we also know that it's not an overnight process, it's something that takes time.
There's lots of different ways that might sound depending on your relationship with the person who's struggling, but a really simple way to do it might just to say to that person, I feel like you might be struggling and I want to know more about it. What is this like for you?
The major things that people speak to me about is the isolation of feeling unwell and different and not themselves and not being the person they want to be, and how important just one key person in their orbit of important people understanding and just listening.
My advice would be listen if you can, take a deep breath, manage your own big feelings that might come up in response to someone else's struggle, and then say, do you know what you need? If not, here are some ideas. Would it be helpful if I came to the doctor with you? Would it be helpful if I helped you draft an email to your boss to talk to them about it? Would it be helpful if I came over and babysat your kids for you so you can go and see a therapist? Offering practical supports is good, but never, you've got to do this, you've got to do that. So giving somebody choice and agency is a really precious gift